Hello and welcome to another episode in this stream series. We've been playing Transport Fever 2. We're about to hop back into it. Now, of course, if you have missed a previous episode, they are available, so far the only other available episode, but if this is in the future, then there will be other episodes available there as well. They're available in a playlist on my channel where you can go get caught up. But for now, we will hop on over into the game and pick up about where we left off last time. All right, so we can see here these, actually let's get things rolling here. You can see that we are making some pretty good profit, mostly from this one boat that we've got running. They are expensive to get started, but they do have high profit margins. And I think we should see some of these. Yeah, it looks like we're waiting for 2 more food here before taking off. And Jadenth, hello, and welcome to the stream. Glad to have you hanging out here with us tonight, this evening, or I suppose whatever time it may be where you are. But yeah, so we're gonna take a look at how well this ship is doing here. I think my boyfriend is making some lentil hummus in the background if you're hearing a whirring noise. But it looks like my mic may actually be filtering that out, so we may be all good in terms of that. And away that boat goes, laden with bread. Oh, it didn't pick up. Oh, it was so close. Oh, how silly. At any rate, it is on its way. It is gonna bring that bread. Sorry for perhaps some pops there. I was just adjusting my microphone. But yes, that ship is heading on back up this way. We can see we've got some horse carts hard at work here, delivering that bread over onto the town over here. And actually, I'll take a look and see how well that's doing. We're getting some supply here. But I think when it comes time for there to be another shipment, it may be time to buy another boat and try to just get this line running with a little bit more throughput, because that certainly seems to be our moneymaker at this point. Of course, it also seems to only make money every so often. So it'd be nice to be getting a little bit more consistent payoff from that. Yeah, we see we've got a quarter where we've actually lost a lot of money. We will hopefully stabilize that here in not too long. Meanwhile, while that ship is on its way, we can take a look and see how our stagecoach route is going over here. I think we do have plenty of folks lining up. Yeah, still plenty of folks lining up in Cauldron, but not quite so many in Blue Valley. I get the sense that my audio is a little quiet here. Let me perhaps turn that up. I might have to hop over to I think that's going to be a bit better. All right. Certainly got still lots of things moving around over here. Fire Rapids is doing all right. And not exactly sure how things are balancing out here. Perhaps we do need a little bit more throughput on the stone. It looks like we could use maybe like one more cart over there on the stone route. We'll see how that does. Oh, actually, I should have been looking at, I think I was looking at frequency. I should have been looking at rate. So, maybe we can put one on the other side too. If that doesn't balance things out. Although, we did seem to have more marble. Oh, you know what? Aha. These, yeah, these numbers are the opposite of what I am thinking they are. Go ahead and send that truck in sarcasm quotes back around the other way. And MCAT, welcome to the stream here today, and hello. And Jaden, my day is it's going all right. We've been wrapping up some work at my day job, but nice to take a break and relax in the evening. And you ride in a stagecoach. That is quite possible. Oh, ooh, I think I might have just missed the opportunity to buy another boat. But see if we can hop in one of these stagecoaches here. Let's see, this one's just getting started. If there's like a weird place to be. Oop. I don't think I entirely have these controls figured out just yet. There should be some way. That is a strange view. I think things don't look quite so good from inside the vehicles. They were definitely not meant to be seen from this angle. But we'll give it just a view like this. That stagecoach ride. Granted, it is plenty sped up here at speed 3. It's passing the back of the goods factory there. We'll get to supplying that at some point, I'm sure. I think once the stagecoach pulls into Cauldron, we'll check back in with that ship and see if it has arrived in Far Rapids yet. Because if it has, we may be able to buy another ship for that route, which would be really nice. You double the throughput there. Can we get, I think there's a way to, there's the normal speed of the stagecoach. We come here into the town of Cauldron. Alright, well, let's go check in with that ship. Where are we? Here we are. It is still heading on its way down to the port. We'll speed time back up, and it should be arriving pretty soon. Alright, here it is. Ka-ching! Look at that money roll in. We'll pause the game there just to make sure we don't tick over on anything that will make us lose the chance to buy this ship. Like we want another one of these Riggy, not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but we do want another one of those. In fact, where is this? Is this one? No. One. Jeez, there we go. Let's just go ahead and duplicate this one, clone it, and yeah, that is headed right where we want it to go. Looks like we still got some money left over. That's good. Yeah, that is that money is gonna go fast. That is for sure. But sending ships down this river does seem to be plenty lucrative. And as such, I think we may need to, increase the rate of the land-based lines on either end. Let's take a look and let's see if we can just double both of those. See, that brings us up to 35 over here. So we'll probably need yet another horse-drawn carriage here. Let's see, this should be food to Yeswich. Let me just make sure I am targeting the right one here. Alright, 41 looks good. Take a look down here and do roughly the same. We'll manage these vehicles, double up on them. Like that brings us to 35. Let's try adding another one. I think food. Yeah. I think I need to rename that slightly. I'm gonna call this something like that. I guess maybe there is something to be said for labeling the route with the vehicle type. So I think I'm gonna try doing that at the end. So that is road. This is also road. This is ship. You know what? Let's call it boat instead. I think I'm going to use S for any trams I may have. Label them under the streetcar title. And we can update some of these too with that same paradigm. And this is road as well. Of course, I could use filters. I could be like, show me all the road ones, all the ship ones. Go on. Don't only let. Oh, that's cool. Nico, you need to be out of the negative. And thank you for the 10K a minute for using my town. I see. Yeah. Well, hopefully with two of these ships running on this line, we will see the profits rise here. But of course, until either of them makes a delivery, we'll see a bit of a loss. And of course, some of this is summed up with that investment that we made in buying the ship, and as well as some of the horse-drawn carriages. Pop back over here, back on in. Seems like things are going well enough over here. Could maybe even add one more stagecoach to this line. Just a little worried about kind of oversupplying it. But you know what? There's 9 on that side. Let's give it a go. We'll add one more stagecoach, and we'll see how that goes. We got some more money coming in here. So, still a little bit of losses in some of the less profitable years. By years, I mean quarters. Oh, that's fed up pretty quick there. But it is good to see that the boats shouldn't have to wait around at all. Hopefully, that's the goal here. I guess this one is waiting around a little bit. But with any luck, we should see this turning around. Yeah, we are overflowing here because I think each one of these coffee shipments is producing 2 food shipments. But I have a plan for that. Yeah, we've got warnings about our road vehicles, but we'll just have to survive with that for right now. And helping your town get buses. Okay. Can you use the shunter ditch lights? Jaden, I'm assuming you're talking about Derail Valley here with the ditch lights. Yeah, the shunter, when you turn on, well, when you, excuse me, when you have the locomotive lights mod installed, when you turn on the headlights, it should be using the ditch lights for that. So I suppose the answer is yes. Alright, let's take a look over here at Clifton. Take a look at where we need some bread. I think it's mostly over on this side. So, let's see if we can't install some coverage over here. And you know what, I think I actually want it to come on through this way. And let's put it right there. Seems good. All right. Then we'll also go ahead and add a little bit more here. Do I want to make this a separate? Yeah, you know what? For now, we'll just double up on this one. But we'll go ahead and do it this way. Okay. Let's grab a cart. Go ahead and buy it. We'll set up a new line here. We'll be taking it from that station right on over here. And we'll be picking up a full load. Stay unlimited for now. We might have to readjust that. We'll be picking up some bread. And we'll be dropping it off over here in Clifton. So this is going to be freight. And it's going to be food to Clifton. Leave. 2 F's in Clifton. Jaden, how you get the mod manager, if you're on the Derail Valley Discord, you can go to, I think there's a mods readme channel, and that should have all the details for all the things you need to get up and running with mods in Derail Valley. You can go ahead and check that out if you want to get started. You know, this is running on the same line here, so I think we're going to go ahead and color it red as well, just to show that it is related. Yep, well, that is why that channel exists, so that the all the information is documented there, and folks can just go look it up and know what to do. So do be sure to use the resources available to you. like pretty sure one of these here would have some bread. Yeah, there we are. Bread on its way. We'll probably need some more carriages on that route. But things are looking up. We are making, actually turning some good profit here. Could probably use maybe another like one or two boats on this line. I think I might actually like to expand that out first. To be making that nice. Ooh-la. Let's see. Okay, let's do this the smart way. Look for boats. This one is a boat. Duplicate. Let me make sure this is going to the right yard, or right port rather. And it is. Which this means we will need to stock up a few more of the horse carriages as well. Now we have a 56 throughput here. Or 54, 50-ish. But let's go ahead and work on this one first. By duplicating 2 of them. Brings our capacity up to 53. That's not bad. I think I'll leave it there for now. We'll take a look at this one. There's 7 vehicles here. Let's duplicate 2 of them for starters. Looks like that was not quite enough. And 52. That's close. Let's leave it there. See how that goes. It seems to be evening out pretty okay. All right, we can see again those investments racking up, but of course our profit is also standing to be pretty high. And our lowly horse cart here is making its way through these hills. We'll just take a little ride along here, up the slope and into Clifton. I'm wondering if perhaps we can get enough money here today to start building a train line. Let's slow the speed down a little bit in the town. Take it back to 1x speed. There's that guy about to cross the street. It's like, watch out. All right, first delivery. That that tree looks a little silly. Makes me actually kind of want to move this. Pause here for a moment. Just inch this over a little bit here, so it is not right on top of that tree. All right, here we go. So, we were supplying a little bit, 10%. I don't know who decided to build this road. They're getting pretty adventurous in where they want to put their house. All right. How is our income doing here? We've still got some lighter quarters. I think some of that will be eased a little bit as these ships begin to space themselves out. But while we let that happen, take a look at what else we can do here. I think what's the usage here is 80 for construction materials, and looks like we are shipping about 72. But we're producing 120. So we could start sending some more over to Clifton. Manage the vehicles here. Let's see about adding another one. Yeah, the rate is still pretty low there. Ooh, collision. I feel like something that could potentially be improved about Transport Fever is the pathing of boats. This is not the greatest. One of these here. Ah, there it is. That one is headed off towards Clifton. But are going to go ahead and duplicate both of these. Getting a little better there. Production rate is at 112 or so. So half of that's going to be going to Guest and another half is going to be going to Clifton, roughly. But we've currently got a pretty low throughput here. We'll just keep adding horse carriages to the line to hopefully bring that throughput up. While we're at it, we're going to let's do a little bit of expansion here. And I think I don't want to reuse this one because occasionally the vehicles that we have do back up here when they're waiting for another water-based shipment. I think instead I would like to build another road platform here somewhere in range of this drop-off. So that's... I wonder if we could even get it somewhere over in like here. I think probably just a short one will do fine. Hard to tell if that is getting coverage or not. Perhaps then it would be better to put it up here, where we know for sure it'll get coverage. I'll just nestle it in here like so. Bit of a... maybe smooth out the terrain here a little bit, make that look a little nicer. Something like that. Alright. And so, from here, we will create a new line. Before I forget, I will label that one as road. We'll be making a similar trek. These are going to be unloading construction materials, and at this end they'll be loading construction materials. Gonna set them to the same color if I can find it. I think it might have been that one, as far as I can tell. We're shipping freight here. These are bricks. They are going over to Clifton, and it's a road. Ah, it is auto-saving. All right, let's get some vehicles on that route. We'll start off with one, just to get the ball rolling, and hopefully generate some demand. Consumers, yeah, looks like we are beginning to ship some to Clifton. That is good. Good to see. Let's glance in here. It looks like we could use a little more throughput on the stone route. We'll add one of those in. That should hopefully balance it a little better. And maybe, in fact, we'll add one more. Yeah, the finances on this route are not the best, but I think we should see some profit coming in eventually. And we're doing pretty good in terms of money. In fact, we're playing things light here, so let's go ahead and save ourselves some of the loan interest by repaying some of that loan. Let's see, I may have... no, okay. So it is... yeah, we need to do some renaming here. Fire Rapids Food Factory. All right, let's actually not do it here. Let's do it this way through Clifton. Grab a few more of those horse carriages. We've got this one over here waiting for some bricks to be coming in. Looks like our stagecoach route is still operating at maximum capacity. Yeah, we are doing all right over here. Interesting to see that this isn't necessarily moving the needle here for Blue Valley. I think that may be due to the location of this stop. Alright, we've got some of these are making their way back down here. Let's take a look at how this looks going across the bridge. Could be a nice view. I don't know if I like the aesthetics of the brick sidewalks here on this bridge. Doesn't really fit with the kind of like backcountry aesthetic of the rest of the route. Yeah, but nice to see it go across the bridge there. Let's actually take a look here and see what kind of street types are these. Are they perhaps... didn't realize that those would get sidewalks on them. But that's okay. That's what I would have made them anyway, so go ahead and just leave them as they are. Yep, we do have some bricks waiting here. So let's go ahead and add a few more vehicles here. probably wouldn't be bad to take a look at this one again too. Yeah, we've got a rate of 10. We probably stand to do a rate of going towards like 50 or something. There are 8 vehicles. Let's just double all of those up. Yeah, anything. So you say, bird. Alright. Getting a bit more activity here. Right, and so Clifton, yeah, is seeing about 20 units delivered in a quarter. Like this is probably going to be starting to back up soon. Take a look at those bricks heading on over. You know, now that I think about this, you want to come in here and reverse these colors. I think I'd like bricks to be like a dark red. That seems like a better color for those. And we'll make these food related routes this kind of like pale beige. Alright. Bricks are red after all. The food is kind of beige, so help keep things straight. Yeah, we are looking here at these have a rate of 5. Yeah, we could stand to make that a bit better. Go ahead and double those. Let's see, what are they shipping? They're shipping 40 units. 0 transport yet on the Clifton ones. Does take a while to ship by land. How are we doing on stone? Yeah, throughput is still matched, so that is good. Wonder why marble is consistently losing money, it almost seems like, but no, it seems to be mostly breaking even or turning a profit. So this one should equalize eventually. This one's actually doing pretty good. I'm pretty glad to see that. And of course, this one is doing phenomenally. Few quarters where we see that there is no profit, but that's okay. These ones are so-so. I think the rate is low because they get held up waiting for the shipments. Oh no, maybe I was looking at Clifton's rate, which does make sense. Actually, looks like we might be a little light on the throughput here for the road delivery of food. Why are they shipping coffee? What? Oh. This is coffee going to food. That makes sense. Just, yeah, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. It can be tough to keep track of which is which here. All of these carriages really backed up on this hill. We should see this improving going forward, so well now. We seem to have some cash here. What could we do with it? Thinking maybe we could set up some carts, taking coal from the Arrowhead coal mine here, bring it down to the Arrowhead steel mill, and then also from the Arrowhead iron mine there as well. How many places do we have that produce construction materials? Got 3 of them here. And then we could ship that steel over to Fool's factory here. I think what towns need tools? Let's take a look. Looks like Sioux Valley, Mooville, and Far Rapids. So we could, of course, start off by supplying Mooville. That would be perhaps a good way to start that. So, let's see here how we want to do this. sweet. That was our best bet. Oh. This ground is just far out. Can we go down to like here maybe? Flatter space to be in. All right. Set up some lines here. Gonna be loading up some iron ore over there, and gonna be unloading it at the steel mill. Let's see. These are ultimately going to be making tools. So let's give them like this cool blue color. This is a freight route. It is related to tools, but it's going to be actually I guess it's going to be like this. Iron to steel. So yeah, that'll do. I'll make a similar line coming the other way for coal. Great. Steel from coal. And that is what the heck am I doing here? This is road, not boat. All right. And we'll grab a road depot here. Just plop it right at the end. Yeah, something like that. All right, let's buy some vehicles. Start out with like 8 on each route. Right, so far so good. They're fairly evenly matched. And these are just shipping as much as they possibly can. Going to look at some of the things that these mods add here. Got a small variant of the signal here. Looks like those will operate same as the regular vanilla signal. Cool. Let's see what we've got for buildings here too. Some sort of modular station there. We've got an underground station. Got a station from the Netherlands. Back tunnel entry. Oh, interesting. You can really just adjust things here. Ooh, and you can make it curved too. Pretty cool. How do you get it back to 0? Yeah, no idea how to get it back to 0. Maybe if I use the scroll wheel instead of the click and drag method. That seems to do it in 1 degree increments or something like that. Okay. That works, I guess. Alright. We've got a station here. Types of tracks, yep. Length of tracks, number of tracks. Great classification yard. Modular yard station cargo. Never realized there was actually a difference here in these. One for cargo, one for passengers. Huh. I think this should give us just a flat space. Make this a bit shorter. Does this connect to the road? This is a mod I haven't used before, so I'm not exactly sure how to get this to connect here. Or if we need to worry about that at all. Yeah, if the side is close, it doesn't do it. Mean building, none or small. Oh. It looks like we might actually need that building in order to get things connected up here. Change the look of the yard surface. Pavement over here, so to match that, we'll go with pavement. I wonder if I can configure this after I put it down. Let's find out. Look at the contour here. I think that's probably going to be the best way to put it. Yeah. I think the contours are pretty flat in this general direction. I can't get by with none, is that right? I think ideally I would just not have one of those. Let's see if we plop this down here. Let's see if we have any configurability. I think we can add some tracks. We've got some options for platforms, ground cargo areas. Collision on for those. It looks like can't necessarily remove the ground area here. We go building steps. Oh, you know what? I probably could have added steps to it. That's what I could have done. I might, I think I'm gonna change that. We'll go ahead and say none to that. Give it a little bit of distance here, I think. Something like that. Actually, one. Well, we'll do a shorter one. We can always expand it. I don't want to risk it. It'd be kind of cool to keep that rock around. It's deal with it this way. And then when I configure this, I should be able to add one of these in. Looks a little weird. Yeah, that looks just a bit weird there. That does connect it on up. The throughput on these looks like ore is lacking a bit. Duplicate some of those vehicles. And it is, well, it is generating, it's producing steel, but it's got nowhere to go yet. At least it doesn't yet complain, not like it did in the old game. Right. We are on a little bit of a hill here. Take a look at our contours. I liked it, we're in about here. Do that, and go ahead and configure this. We have a second track. We will eventually be doing some shipments out of here as well. We'll have this try to curve down this way and on over. There should be some way to get this turning into a bridge here. Aha. No, not do an invisible bridge. That's the default one. That's some other bridge types here. Looks a little bit too modern. And same with this one. This one was actually looking pretty nice. See, what is the elevation of 44, 45? Over here we're at about 40. Right? Want to just gradually bring it up this slope here to right about this range. Bear walking by over there. Hey there, Ferris. Welcome to the stream. We're putting in some rail line here. Gonna be shipping some steel, making some tools. Wonder if there is perhaps a better looking connection on the workshop somewhere. You don't have to have these staircases sitting here. But we can still get the sort of yard without the yard building look. I wondered too if I might be able to find some tracks that don't have the ballast on them. Of course, failing that, I think I have asset in here somewhere. I think it might be under the tracks. Nope. Here we go. I've got one of these covers that should be able to, yeah, plops down right on the tracks like that. Maybe there's one that matches. Looks maybe a little dark. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about these. Yeah, maybe looks a little strange. I don't know. It's something to play around with. I will have to take a look at that at some point. I think for now I'll just go ahead and leave them uncovered. Yeah, I'll work on detailing these at some point. Now let's get some trains running here. Look at the contours. If we nestle this in amongst these trees here, might be the place to do it. So maybe like that. Mod list, yep. I've got that up and for y'all to take a look at. So let's see what I'm using here. All right. Go ahead and set up a line here. Going to be picking up steel in at the steel mill. And I think it probably assigned it to the wrong terminal here. Oh. I see. I think it has to be adjacent to one of these platforms. Ground area paved, no collision. Let's try this one. Collision. Collision with what? What? Say what? Let me try. What? Oh wow. What the heck? Right? Yeah, I don't know what is going on here. Let me actually go ahead and pause everything else for a moment while I figure this out. What I really want to do is I just want to... Oh, now it's working fine. Who knows what was up with that? Now, I think this should be fine. Or maybe not. We need to, like... Following lines report a problem. Oh. Then I think I need to go in and I need to update this to Terminal 2. There we go. And we'll get into it in a moment, but there's some cool stuff about that. I think. We'll take a look at that in a moment here. Let's get things running again. Go ahead and look at some of these wagons here. And let's start out with a locomotive. So what are we looking at? We're looking at power of 200, just to get kind of a reference to some of the in-game, the built-in trains. Take a look at those. And then, yeah, this one seems to be actually pretty powerful. Got some cabless variants. Ooh, and they are... Oh, looks like they're all cabless. But they have reversed versions as well. That is cool. Let's try that. This is a well tank. We've got a saddle tank. 060 has 300 kilowatts for the power. Let's do an 040 tender version and add that. Grab some wagons. These should... It looks like these carry a bit more than the default things carry. Open wagon carries 4. This one carries 6. Top speed of 60 versus 65. I didn't look at the top speed of this. It was 50. Okay. Well, this gets fixed. What is the... Oh, it has a shorter lifespan. That's interesting. But to get 1.5 times the... I'm trying to think that's... Yeah, 1.5 times the cargo for 1 1/3 times the weight. I think this is probably the way to go here. Alternatively, there's this one. Weight is 5. Yeah, if we were going to go that route, we might as well go this route. But yeah, let's do that. Let's take a look at what these like. What can these carry? Oh, they carry... Well, let's start with some of these. Wait, what is this? Okay. Their power like mediocre. You're still doing okay. Let's go with that to start. See how that works. We've got the money for it. Thankfully, those boats have been making us money. This will be freight. It is, what is this? This is tools from steel. This is a train. First train on the map. Go ahead and wait an unlimited amount of time at the other end there. Okay, that's pretty nice. If we can get in one of these views here. Kind of a nice one. It would be nice if it was pointing in the direction of travel. Maybe not so bad. Oh, that's kind of nice too. Got some nice mountain views behind there. That is a pretty tall retaining wall there to be above the trees. Underground. Okay. I like these. I think they're just set a little too far to the side. Maybe like that's a little better. No, we still get some branches to the face. Yep, Jaden finally got a train. And I think it is... Maybe we can get under the branches. Maybe that's the way to do it. Just coming on down here to the steel mill. Hopefully to pick up some steel. Like, might need a little bit more throughput on the iron and coal here. Yeah, we've got a throughput of about 50. We've got half that on the supply lines. Go ahead and double both of these. We'll pick up the pace here a bit. Jaden, I don't think that the operators would be particularly happy about you sleeping in the train cars. But welcome to Give It a Shot. Just don't blame me when they tell you to get out. Right, well, check in with some of these other routes. Like, let's see, we've got... These are still pretty well balanced here. Maybe we're a little high here on this end. But that seems to be doing pretty well. We're gonna look over here. It looks like, yeah, we are overflowing both of these. We do need to up our delivery to Clifton. Looks like we're looking for like 60 food to Clifton. We've got 19 right now. And then as far as construction materials to Clifton, looks like we're shipping 35. And what's our throughput at the moment is 9. Yeah, so we need to do something similar over here. Now, I am hoping that I did not kind of mess things up here, because I may have sent off more horse carriages than there is food here to accommodate. Yeah, I think this is going to be a problem. Can I get you to leave? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This was a mistake to send these all at once. It actually has me wondering if I should just delete these instead, because as they move around, they'll be wasting money. In fact, let me hop into the vehicle list here. We've got food to Clifton. Let me select a bunch of these at the bottom here. Sell them. Well, I hope I'm not selling full ones. Might be. Looks like they don't go out in order. Which, oh no. Oh, that's no good. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. We may have enough of these interspersed here now. But we do have coffee coming in again. Yeah, that was a mistake to send quite so many out at once. Take care of some of these other ones. And we can leave 2 there for now. Fine. Might have sent, yeah, sent a bit of a light shipment there. That is going to hurt the bank account a little bit. Yeah, and this is backing up here. Well, what are we looking at now? Looks like we've got rate of 27 for construction materials. Again, we are shipping 46. So let's duplicate some of these. You have evaded the wrath of the station master, I suppose. Good for you. Right. Now would be the time to invest in some more parts. Going on over to Clifton. Getting 65. They have a high demand for bread over there. Throughput is currently 24. me take a look at some of these later vehicles here. Yeah, since going back. Alright, that's fine. $51 over there. Food to Clifton is still at 29. Grab some more. $33, we're getting closer. Still at about half of capacity here. Right, let's check in here. See how things are going here. Like, things are maybe still a little unbalanced here. Oh, you know what? I forget that these need to be double the throughput of the train because it takes two of each coal and iron to produce one steel. I essentially need to double all the vehicles I have here. There, that should be better. Well, and I guess then that means the train has departed with you on board. That is it's moving pretty quick. I'll give you a view for each operator there. We go. So, steel is delivered. Tools are being produced, but they have nowhere to go yet. Take a look at our accounts. I think this is probably when we built the railroad. There you go, just balancing out some of the route there. Probably because the route for the marble doesn't have any conflicts with other traffic. Got lots of traffic going on here now. This is a busy road. see how our stagecoaches are doing over here. We do have perhaps some waiting here for an extended period of time. Go ahead and sell off one of those vehicles. Yeah, I think also should have. It looks like these slide here pretty well, and we've even got some of them that should be generating mail. Alright, let's see about doing this. We should be able to... This serves this area here. Let's double up on this route here. We'll say that add a new station. We'll do this one over here. And over here, we will be loading up sorted mail and unloading unsorted mail. And over here, we'll be loading unsorted mail. And finally, back here, we'll be unloading sorted mail. Now that is going to change the throughput of certain locations. Yeah, we can see it's loaded a little bit of mail there. So off goes the post. But we will have to check in on that throughput rate. Looks like it's still doing okay compared to the other ones. At least, looks like this one is the limiting factor, to be quite honest. Let's hop on back over here. Maybe we can bump this up a little bit. I'm thinking that that may have done the trick here. Clifton is getting delivered quite a bit of food here. Looks like we are finally transporting all of the building materials, at least, over to Clifton. Roughly 100%. Let's see how Clifton is developing. Seems to be doing all right. Now we are probably getting a fair bit of noise pollution in here, but there's just no other route in or out. These ships are just still really the money makers of this whole operation here. We can do some interesting things over here. Such but did I build the wrong platform type? I think I might have built the wrong platform type. Let me give this a pause. See if paved area where cargo is placing cargo is hidden, no collision. No, I'm pretty sure I picked this one. Well, I don't think there's any way to tell the difference. But then why can I drag tracks on this side, but not this side? Can see if I can do this again. You have the no collision option. Ah, there we go. What? That is so weird. Yeah, I guess I just chose the wrong platform type. Delete it now. Vision. Complaining about this. Maybe if I just delete this track right now, it'll let me do this. Now it's complaining about that track. What the heck? It's fine. It'll complain for a moment, but it looks like it'll let us delete that module. Oh, man, this is quite temperamental. But I think it will be worth it once we get these reconnected. is. Because now that means we'd be able to drag some tracks out here. Music is making you fall asleep. Huh. Is that why you're so tired you fell asleep in a rail car? Let's call it a lucky guess. And I think I could have sworn that I had a mod that added the trains as assets. Oh, maybe here? No. Like depot, rail end. Well, I will have to find that at some point. For now, I can just throw a throw a locomotive in here. Yes, we can do some detailing what this looks like. This is probably might predate some of these fence types. The take a look at what this one looks like. Maybe work. I don't know, something like that. That's a lot of road vehicles. Be about delivering some tools to Mooville. Get a little preview of that sheet. That will not be quite close enough if I put it over here. I could run a bit of a local truck service. Move it a bit closer. Go ahead and do. Still want to put it on the other side. Right, and that has a bit more catchment area there. That is good. Here at 100 meters of elevation, get down to 76. I think I'm gonna put this back a little bit here. Instead, I want to go ahead and run this out. Right. Huh. Wonder what carries mail. I mean, I guess this one does. Not that I need to worry about that right now, but kind of thinking ahead to the future here. Like, well, the 060 costs a little more. Looks like the rest of these all cost about the same amount. One seems to have the lowest emissions, though. For some reason. They all last 10 years. Guess this one's a little heavier. Has a higher top speed. Interesting. Does cost more, of course. Let's see about adding that one. Well, you know, I actually think I want to see. Let's see this 042. That seems to drop off pretty quick there. You know, I could save some money and some weight by using these instead. For now. I can always upgrade them later if I decide that I want to be shipping some mail. Let's give that a shot. All right. And there goes half our money. We'll set up a new line here. Take it on over to here. It's a continuation of the Pools line. It'll be freight Pools over to Mooville. Oh, and yes, it's a train. So over here at Arrowhead, we're gonna load up all the way on tools, and then over in Mooville, we'll be unloading them. All right. See if we can't speed things up a bit here. Got nearly a full load here waiting. We'll have to wait a little bit longer. And Ferris, it's a fine looking station. This one over here. Yeah, I think I could do a little bit more with it yet. In fact, I'm looking at this, I kind of think I'd like to put in a little bit more fencing here. Something like that. And I'll have to add some cargo to the platform here later. See, we've got some steel coming on back here. Yeah, the throughput here is pretty high, but I think that will be a good thing since each one of these steel produces 2 tools. And Jaden, since you fell asleep in this train, call it Jaden's bed. You know what? I think we've forgotten one very important part here, which I'm actually surprised that it's loaded tools in there at all. But we do need to build a road depot over here in Mooville. And set up a line to do the last mile delivery of these tools. How could we forget? Great tools to Mooville Road. Now we should see some more shipment action going on here. Slowly but surely the train is filling up with cargo. Whoa, got whoa. Take a look here, we've got quite a number of things that have unlocked. More horse-drawn carriages, like a steam carriage, and then some more steam locomotives. let's go ahead and use that for a moment. Let's manage this vehicle. Let's edit selected vehicle. And let's put a different locomotive on it. I think we've got 042 on it right now. Let's see, what options do we have here? We still have a bunch of cabless versions. We've got 040 saddle tank, 64. How does that compare to this one? Looks like it's gonna run a little faster here. Cost a little more too. Those are the options if we want a locomotive with a cab. Like, I suppose we don't need to upgrade it just yet. We'll just leave it for now. We'll do that next time. Ah, they are out of steel. Well, you know what? We will get this started. It's guess we don't have too many options here. Ooh, some nice sounds there. I wonder then, hop out here. Where is there down here? If there's like free cam mode or something like that. Camera tool, let's try that. And we can like get right up down here, close to the ground. Pretty cool. Oh, it pauses the game, it looks like. I have no idea if I was actually taking pictures or not. Oh, and it pauses it when you back out again. I'll have to play around with that some on my own time. This is going to be a good place to take a look at it here. That may or may have not worked. It would be good to add a platform here. Cleared for some spillover. See that Moorville's demand is actually only 37 right now. So we have probably more train than we need. All right, we are running a line of tools and doing some steel work here. We've still got the stage coaches running between Cauldron and Blue Valley. And of course our construction materials and food continues to be a pretty good business here that we're running. And we obviously could be supplying some places better than we are currently. Things are happening, that is for sure. If any of these have... Oh, we do actually have some sorted mail. Look at that. Right. So I think that's a good place to wrap it up for today. But thank you for joining me on the stream today, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care, y'all.